All right, it's on. So, welcome to the podcast. My name is.
Okay.
Let's do the intro right here. All right, so let's welcome. I want to welcome everybody to the podcast. This is from the Jump podcast. My name is Jumpstart. On my right hand over here from the screen, I see my man Cole Red. Cole Red, say what's up.
What's going on, y'all? Got something
That's
special for
Big
y'all
Pimpin'.
today.
My other right hand, that's Big Unk. What's up, Big Unk? You
What
finally
up?
made it.
Jump to the jump. Jump.
Today, you officially gonna pass on motherfucking Tink Tink of the day.
Tink.
Today, you're gonna pass on. So, we got a special prank call. Now, this prank call is gonna be unique. It's gonna be crazy. Unk, go ahead and say what we're gonna do.
We are going to prank Tasha Sweets. My man Cole Red is going to pretend he ate some cake and it blew his ass out. You ready for this?
The
Let's
whole
go.
ass.
Let's get it.
I'm ready.
Whole ass.
You got the documents? You got the documents?
I got everything. Let me get one of them ready real quick.
All right. Now,
Yes,
remember, fellas, we got to mute your mics. Get on the chat. Let me get an H on everybody that's on the chat or any syllable. Just know that you on the chat because this got to work perfect. So, okay, I got you. I'm waiting for Unk. Unk, you got the chat?
Yeah, I got the chat.
And okay, well, go ahead and press HJ or whatever so we know that you own it. There you go. Okay.
Y'all
Go
ready?
Red, brother.
Wait, I gotta get my popcorn.
Are you ready?
Gotta get my
Are
popcorn.
you ready? I got my drink. I'm gonna sit back. Remember, put the phone near the mic.
Oh, I
Look
got
at us. Let's hit it. Mute your mic, Unk.
All right.
Mute your mic, Unk.
Stop.
Well, she won't be able to hear you. It's just so I won't hear y'all. Went straight to voicemail.
yeah.
She's on the road. I think she's got it on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, Lord. Unk.
Hold up.
Really eating popcorn. You really eating popcorn. How the
Were
fuck?
y'all able to hear it pretty decent?
Yeah.
Were y'all able to
Just
hear it
get-
a
you
little
just,
decent?
you just got to get the. See, the mic is right here. The mic is right here.
Right.
The mic is right here. Remember, your mic is right. So keep the phone near the mic, and we can hear it. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna make the phone call. He's gonna make the phone call. All right. Today's episode is supposed to be truckers and lot lizards.
Lot lizards.
So
Truckers and lot lizards, baby.
lot lizards. Truckers and lot
Whoa,
lizards.
what's up?
And I gotta.
Hey, listen. Where you at? You still at the event?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where you at?
I'm at the house.
Hey, tell her to pick up the phone because somebody wants to talk to her. Is important.
Hey, listen.
You heard some.
Look, I'm gonna give somebody your number. They say it's important that they need to talk to you. All right?
Who is it?
When
Tell
you
her you
talk
don't know
to him,
what's it about.
he was upset. So I told him, hey, listen, he got to talk to you about that. I don't know nothing about that. I'm gonna give him the other phone number. I have no idea. So you can talk to him and find out why he upset.
Oh my God, first of all, you are scaring me. Like, what? Wait a minute.
Listen, I'm gonna give you the other phone number. I'm gonna give him the business phone number, and then he gonna call you on the business phone. He said something about the block party.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold up. I don't got what? How come I don't have the business phone number?
Because she blocked your ass.
What's the business phone number?
The customer, hold on.
All right.
This is going to be exciting. It's fun.
Go ahead. It's 864-720-2580.
Wait, hold on. 804
720
720.
2584.
Why the hell?
Yeah,
I don't.
why do you have that number?
How the hell I don't have a number that I paid a phone bill on?
Yeah, I don't know. And who is your customer?
I don't know. These are your people. So, but listen,
How did they get your number though?
I have no. That's what I'm trying to find out. That's why you need to talk to these people because um, I don't have time for them calling
Allow
me
your cake.
about what's going on. I don't deal with that.
Right here.
All right. So you answer your business phone and you deal with that because
I'm at an event right now, so I can't deal with that right this moment.
well, how long before he can call you?
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Hello.
Give me a second. All right, got it. Thank you.
Girl, I need my anus fit. When can I call you?
Yeah. I mean, he can call me right now, but I mean, it's customers in here.
All right, I'm gonna tell him to call you right now because this shit done got me pissed off. All right.
All right.
Yo,
All right.
you a fucking professional. That motherfucker's a
Give it like-
professional.
I'm gonna give it like
Give it like
20
2
seconds.
minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Just pretend like he's calling you now.
Right.
Right. And I love the way he said, "This is not my business." I don't get into it.
How the hell you got another
You
phone
need to
number
call.
that I paid the bill on? Now I ain't got the number.
And that was a
shit
good
had me
thing.
dying.
I don't know how he got. Listen, now remember when she's gonna ask you how you got her number from the pastor.
Well, I just told her I was giving.
Well,
him
he
her
just
number.
said that I got her. He just said
No,
I
but
got.
she's gonna ask.
Yeah, I got his number
Oh,
first.
you got her number. You got her number off the cake box. Cause she always put
Cake box.
But how'd I get your
her
number?
number.
But you said when
I don't
hold
know
on
how you
now.
got my
You said
number.
when you called her that
You're gonna say
that's my business, bitch.
when she asks you. It don't exactly. I don't want to tell you where I got the number from because they told me not to say anything.
I'm just gonna get real silent and just
They
go.
told me
That's
not
my
to
business.
say anything.
We need to discuss something else. God damn it!
All right, y'all ready?
I got a problem.
Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's
Here we
go.
go.
Before she gets
Here we
busy.
go.
Mute your shit. Mute your shit.
Hi, is this Tarsha Sweets?
Yes.
Hi, I needed to talk to you something about one of your cakes at Pastor Tom's block parties. Or, my bad, Pastor Tigerfoot's block parties.
Yes.
Yeah, got your number off the box. The cake was really good. I loved it. Got home, got the number from Pastor Tom. He gave me one of the box, or a picture off the boxes of the company number. Wanted to order a cake, but later on that night, my stomach started hurting. Could not get away from that bathroom. I'm talking about, like, as soon as my hand left that door handle, I was right back in there. Like, I'm lifting off the toilet seat, mama. I'm talking about, it was bad. Ended up having to go to the hospital. And yeah, I'm gonna need some help paying for these bills. Your cake kind of fucked my stomach up pretty bad.
So, yeah, I'm not sure. Was you allergic to anything?
No, I'm not allergic to nothing. I'm not allergic to anything. I've been around the world. I've ate food around the world with my
What
job.
did you have at the block party? What did you have?
The cake.
What kind of cake? And I didn't have cake at a block party.
There was cake there.
No, it wasn't my cake.
It had your number on it.
Yeah, I didn't have cake. I had other treats, but I didn't have cake.
I'm telling you, there was cake there with your picture of Tarsha Sweets on the front, because your table was next to the big fat guy that was selling T-shirts.
Yeah. Okay. So what? I'm not sure which one you had. Which one did you have?
I had there was a bunch of them, a bunch of different ones.
Okay. And how do you know it was my sweets that messed your stomach up?
Because it was at your table. It had your label on the front of it.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm not sure what to tell you.
It was some of Pastor Tigerfoot's big birthday cake last weekend.
Okay, so you had some of Pastor Tiger's birthday cake.
Correct.
Okay. So,
Tore my stomach up, something bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it tore your stomach up. My cakes never tear anyone's stomach up. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know.
Well, like I'm saying, I didn't eat anything else that day. That was the only thing I had because I went out for another event early on that day. So I didn't have anything to eat that day and went to that. Tore my stomach up so bad, went to the damn doctors, ended up having to get my anus reconstructed. I mean, I got a hospital bill. I could send it to you right now. I have a hospital bill I can send to you right now, Mama. I'm not playing.
Why did you have to have it? First of all, I work for phone director, and you would not have to have an anus reconstruction.
Do you want me to send you the bill?
Sure.
On this number?
Sure.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't have to have an
Hold on now. I got you.
Like, no.
How?
So the next question I'm going to tell you is, okay, well, I'll give your number to my family lawyer, and then you can just talk to them.
Hold on now.
This is ridiculous.
Hold on now. Let me send. I'm gonna show you the bill because I want you to see the bill.
Okay, so ain't no reconstruction. You doing something else with your behind.
No, ain't nobody doing nothing around with they behind, Mama. I'm telling you. I go to church. I am a God-fearing man. I don't know what you're talking about doing anything else with my behind. That is unholy of you, man.
Okay, well, anal reconstruction has nothing.
Hold on. You about to see this bill. You gonna see this bill, and you gonna help me out with some of these. You gonna help me out with some of this because it says immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we gonna figure this out. I want you to read the whole thing too. Don't miss not near line on it. Did you get it? Tasha.
Hold up.
Okay. Like I said, every word now.
Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. Reconstruction surgery. You must be doing something with your ass.
Ain't nobody doing nothing with their ass, Tarsha. Read the whole thing.
3,000. Sir, I work for colorectal specialist.
Hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Mama. Listen. Mama, listen. Look at the top. Where's the hospital?
No, sir. Tasha Sweets doesn't have anything to do with your behind.
Tarsha Sweets. Read the top of it. What does it say? The very top of it. What hospital is it from?
I don't know. I can't even see.
What you mean you can't see?
Wait. What the hell?
Oh, we noticing something? You know Marcus, right?
From the Jump Hospital.
You know Marcus, right?
Yeah, I know him.
Well, congratulations. You got the Tink Tink Award from the Jump Podcast. From Marcus.
You get the Tink Tink of the thing, Mama.
Yeah, Mama, we're starting the podcast, and he was telling us about you, so we decided to put you as one of our first people in a prank on here. So.
You know what?
And you get the Tink Tink of the day. Yeah, girl.
Ain't no bag cake. I'm sure your cake.
I ain't got nothing to do with his ass. I got nothing to do with his ass.
Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. Have a great day. All right, bye. Boy, she was getting hot and bothered.
She was like, I ain't got shit to do with your ass.
Dude, when she saw the anus reconstructive surgery, she's like, oh, hell no, you been doing something else with your ass. That ain't shit to do with my cake. Your little funky ass been doing something else. That ain't for me.
That shit is too funny. Hey. So, Natasha, I know you're looking at this now. So you, my girl,
you're welcome.
Get the stick and you win the Tink Tink of the day.
You get the
Big Unk has passed the torch to you.
Yeah.
You get the Tink Tink of the motherfucking
You been doing
day.
something else with your ass.
Tink. Ain't nobody doing shit with their ass, goddammit. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. You and Tarsha.
Oh my God.
Tarsha, I want my $4,850 something dollars, damn it. My ass hurt.
God.
From your cake.
That was the most craziest motherfucking prank I have ever done in my whole fucking entire life.
Congratulations.
Let me tell you something.
First work on the podcast.
She almost got you when she said, what kind of cake did you eat? I didn't make that cake. And you fumbled the ball, but you scooped that motherfucker back up and you ran for the touchdown. You ran for the touchdown. Yeah, you were rocking niggas. You were dowsing niggas. You bumped down everything. You did a great job.
What kind of cake? And I looked down, I'm like, oh shit, Pastor Charlie Foot's birthday. I'm like, no, it was his birthday cake.
Man.
She's like, oh, okay.
She's cursing him out. Now get ready. She's gonna curse the holy water out of you.
That was a good one.
That's your ass.
Oh my God.
She said, get your ass reconstructed. You've been doing something else with your ass.
Oh, she fucking, when she saw the bill. Hold on. When she saw the bill, she went off. She's like, ain't no reconstruct. Oh, hell no. You been doing something else with your ass. That ain't from my cake, yo freaky.
And she sounded so cute when she was like, you must be doing something else with your ass. Yo, dog, I would never forget that shit. Yo, dog, I would never forget that
hilarious.
Shit. You must be doing something else with your ass. Oh my God. Yo.
That was good.
I cried.
That was a good one.
Yo, I actually had tears coming down my shit.
I was looking at y'all the whole time trying not to laugh. I had to look this way and look down. I'm like, man.
Hey, bro, what else you doing with your ass?
Hey, ain't nobody doing shit with their ass.
You been doing something else with your ass.
You know what? I ain't fucking with not one of y'all no more.
By Natasha, you doing something else with your ass.
Mm-mm.
She's like, I'm gonna get my lawyers. I'm getting my lawyers. You in trouble, bro.
I'm gonna get my family, my
She
family
said,
attorney. Like, go ahead.
and I love the way you was like, read the very top, mama. She was so
Yeah.
mad.
Yo,
She
she
couldn't
was
even read
refusing
the
to
top
read
of
the
the thing.
top. She
Yeah.
refused. I can't
Because
see
I
it.
knew
She
as
was,
soon as she started
98.
hold up, I knew as soon as she started snapping about the anal thing, I'm like, there ain't no getting her to shut up now. I'm like, nah, I just gotta direct her to the top and be like, look, it's a joke.
Man.
Goddamn, you gonna keep snapping. I just gotta sit here and listen at this point. I ain't gonna do it. Look at the top. From the jump. It's a joke. Put the brakes on that goddamn hot mouth you got going on. Goddamn. You gonna scare your
I
customers
didn't
away.
hear at the end what she said. I just heard her say, what the hell? That's all I heard is, what the hell? The
And it
Jump
went off.
Podcast.
As soon as she started
No,
As soon as
it
she
said,
started
Like, what
snapping, I'm
the
like, yep,
hell?
time to direct her ass towards the top of the page. That's why I told her in the beginning, read the entire thing. Don't miss a word on that bitch. She went
You
straight
did
towards the
very good,
prices
man. You
like
did
a
very
woman.
good.
hey, listen.
Man.
All she did was she read the description and the price. She didn't look at shit else.
Yeah, she
She
thought.
ain't looking
I
shit. And
bet
she
you.
can't say she.
I bet
Listen,
you
we
money
caught
she
her on
thought I was
no evidence.
bullshitting the whole time until that picture hit her phone. She's like, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me read
Man,
this.
bro.
Ain't hell
Bro.
no.
That shit. Anus. You must be doing something else with your ass.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
With your ass. Oh my god.
We
Oh
got-
my god.
We
This
gotta
shit is too
we
funny.
gotta get her again.
Anyway, I like. We're gonna get it again. We're gonna get it again. We're gonna let a couple of months go by, or maybe a year or two. And she's gonna be watching this show. But we getting everybody. Everybody we know. So y'all ain't safe. The gloves are on. The podcast is gonna be jumping on your ass like no tomorrow. I'm gonna get everybody. Some way, somehow, I'm gonna get you. But believe me, we know too many people to not get you. I remember there was a prank that was done to me. And I remember my homeboy called me and he tells me, hey, yo, you got to move your car. And I'm like, wait a minute. I live in the house. Why I got to move my car? He's like, man, I can't get by. I said, shit, that ain't my motherfucking problem. My car is in the fucking driveway. No, it ain't. But then I thought, I was drunk last night. Maybe I left the fucking car in the driveway. So I'm apologizing to him. I'm like, yo, you know what? You could be right. I was drunk last night.
And I left the car.
Yeah, and I probably parked it in the street. And then he amped it up. He's like, listen, you fucking Puerto Rican, fucking move your fucking car. I said, this motherfucker ain't just go that way. I said, listen, I ain't moving motherfucking shit. Fuck you. That car is staying there. And we got into it for like 2 minutes. Then he was like, yo, relax. It's me, B. I was like, this motherfucker got me inside of my house. So this episode is supposed to be truckers and lock lizards. So, Unc, I know you a trucker.
Why did I know this was coming to me?
You are a trucker. So I know you got some funny ass stories. I know you do.
I don't deal with
I got one
lockers.
from my
Has
dad
never
after
dealt with
later.
lockers.
Here in a bit, I got one that my dad told me.
He says he don't have none. How long you been a trucker?
23 years.
Ain't got not one story.
Oh, I got a million lock lizard stories. A million of them.
All right, tell us a lock lizard. Tell us a lock lizard story. Not your story, but a lock lizard.
Yo, listen.
And just to let the people know that some people know what it is and some people don't know what it is. So the ones that know what it is, you already know. The ones that don't know what it is, y'all about to find out right here.
Well, what a lock lizard
Education
is.
101.
Lot lizards is prostitutes that go to the truck stop and they walk the parking lot and they knock on every truck to let them in. Nothing but a prostitute. That's all she is.
So she goes from rig to rig to rig, and
To
you actually
rig,
can
to
see
rig,
her
to
doing
rig,
it.
to rig. Yeah, that's it. That's all she
And you
do.
see the rig rock. I can imagine you see the rig rocking because those rigs.
Hey,
Just to let some people know, they don't know, those rigs have beds in it, right? They have beds in it. They
yeah,
have like a whole
yeah.
kitchen, little
Some of
kitchen,
them.
microwave, a little
Special made
refrigerator.
ones got the kitchen. Your average truck only has like a 72-inch sleeper. Those special ones, custom made. They those ones that come with the kitchen and all that shit, showers, bathroom.
Those shits come with showers, like a full
Oh,
shower,
oh hell
or
yeah!
with a tub and
Nah,
everything, or just
I
a
mean,
walk-in shower.
just a
Nah,
walk-in
hell
shower.
no.
Yeah,
It's a
Just a walk-in shower, enough for one
it's a
person.
stand-in
yeah,
shower. You
enough for
stand
one
there and
person.
spin.
Two skinny people could get in there.
Well, all the truckers I know ain't skinny.
Mm,
but
mm-mm,
but I've seen
mm-mm.
I've seen a lot lizard, right? She went from truck to truck, and she stooped down in a puddle of water to clean her coochie. I say that she
Oh my fucking god!
say, wait a minute.
Oh my god,
She cleaned her cooch with the puddle of water, and then she gonna go get in another truck. I said, ain't this a bitch?
that's gangster. That's gangster. And this is every
No, that
this
ain't.
is
That's
every
foul.
truck
That ain't
truck
gangster.
stop, or this is like certain truck stops.
Well, back in the day, they kind of cleaned it up now. But back in the day, it used to be at every truck stop. Every truck stop you go into,
Mm.
there was lot lizards there. Like Indiana, fucking Maryland, Florida. No matter where you went, it was a fucking lot lizard there. But the police cleaned that up when they started arresting
How the
everybody.
fuck the police will clean something that up?
Okay, what the police would start doing, they would start posing as prostitutes. And they were taking the drivers to jail.
Oh,
Yeah. So they cleaned
they would take the drivers to jail and the lock lizards and just cracked it down like everything else.
Yeah, they cracked it down.
I didn't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind at the truck stops.
Hey, listen,
I mean,
If the
look,
bitch is
look,
cleaning her coochie out
whatever
with
floats your
puddle
boat.
water, bitch, you
It
need to
don't
get the
work for
fuck on.
me.
I ain't
Listen,
buying the coochie. What the fuck I care what she clean
yeah,
shit with?
right. I don't buy coochie, so what the hell do I care?
Yeah, what do I care? She can do her shit with
The
alcohol and
bitch ain't getting in my
fucking
truck.
But listen,
propane. I don't
I
give a
might
fuck.
be I might be
Propane.
talking a little bit too much, or I might be snitching on, but there's no reason to buy coochie as a truck driver. There's no reason. And to my fellow
Well,
truck,
some of them, I assume, or don't have a partner. They make money to travel. They make money, maybe for their dreams or something, and you get a little lonely. You know, you get a little
listen,
lonely.
I,
You just want to have a conversation with someone.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: as a truck driver, you're never lonely. It's just like anything else. You get out what you put in.
These are whatchamacallit,
Remember,
secrets of the road.
listen, remember in the old days, the old truck drivers, where they say, he got 3-4 families. How you lonely? You ain't never
Right.
lonely out here, bro. Never.
Well, that's
Especially
true.
if you traveling.
I can see Cole Red as a truck driver. He fits the truck driver thing.
If you traveling
I
48
hate driving.
states, you travel 48 states. How you lonely? You never lonely. It's just things that
I want to be
choose.
a truck driver.
It's things that I choose not to do.
Like
Right?
everybody, like 50% of the truck drivers agree with you. Like 50%. I'm gonna say 50%. Because the other 50%, I'm pretty sure, fuck around with lock lizards. I will be one of those percentage. They would fuck with the lock lizard. I I don't give a fuck if you got a
Hell no.
booming booty, and I'm on the road, 48 states, man. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bumpy ride.
Listen,
Then the bitch just walked
I
out the
ain't gonna never
wood
say
into
I
the
was. I would
lot
never
of the
tell you
puncher
I was
truck.
never tempted. But listen. I give you one scenario, right? I'm in Gary, Indiana. I'm sitting in the truck. Bitch banging. I'm like, yo, why you even out here? You could be somebody's wife. She was a pretty girl with a banging body. So she walks up to me and she opens up her shirt. Would you like some company? Bro, it took everything in me to say no. Everything in me to say no. And after I said no, I hauled ass. Because I said, you know what? I will double back. So the
And
bitch,
she gonna convince you. She gonna
she gonna
convince you.
convince
She
me.
gonna convince you. Yeah, she gonna convince you. Uncle's gonna be, this is my first and last time
She saw that stutter
that
in
I
your
do
eye, and
such a
she's like,
thing.
"Oh, I'm gonna come back in 20 minutes to get his ass."
Until he's still thinking about it. Look. Do you see the way he says, I just had to step away.
Yo, listen.
I had to drive away.
Right?
So
Look,
how far you had to drive away? You had to drive away miles, right? Because those things are not really that
listen,
close.
I was headed to Texas, right? But I had stopped there. I was like, fuck it. I'll just chill right here. After that, I hauled ass.
See you on the way to Texas.
I would have done I would have done the same thing, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It depending on how long I was on the road, depending on how good she looked. I mean,
But listen, in this industry, you don't need prostitutes because you meet regular women like that. You don't need a prostitute. Now, I would say 85% of the people who we deal with are women. Ain't nothing.
oh yeah? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought 80% were men truck drivers.
No. I say who that we deal with. Secretaries, receivers. These are women.
Right.
People who answer the phone. These are women.
That's what's up. Yeah. I could see. I could see it. I
Yeah.
could never see it. How many percentage of truck driver women are there compared to the men? I'm pretty sure there's more men than truck driving women. And to salute all the truck drivers.
Actually, now it's starting. Now that most manufacturers are going to automatics, it's starting to be more and more.
So you're starting to see more women.
It's starting to
It's
see more
easier
and
to
more
drive
women. Yeah.
automatic than hitting those shit 16. Now, I heard it's kind of easy and kind of hard to drive a truck because it has so many gears, especially in the winter, and especially like places like Ohio, Canada,
It's just
because
like
of the change of the environment of the
it's like
weather
anything
conditions.
else. If the weather's bad, use your common sense. You slow down. You know, some people don't have it, but it's common sense. If it's snowing,
Right.
what do
Don't
you
haul
do?
ass.
Either get your ass off the road or
Slow
you
your
slow
ass
down.
down. And fortunately, in Florida, I ride a bike, and I would see these motherfuckers just fly by, especially late at night, like 2-3 o'clock in the morning when the road is open. That's what I think they make up for the time during the day because of the traffic.
Not in the
And
winter.
you see them just fly by. Woo!
Because
Florida,
in
just
the
no winter.
winter,
Woo!
that's the worst thing you could do. Because now you're dealing with black ice. And you fly your ass down that highway, and like you say, Canada, Ohio, or Indiana, you got
You
that
could be
black
going
ice up there.
straight, and your bike will just whoop.
You gonna be flying all right.
Yeah, you're gonna be flying to the next lane and taking out cars and
It
shit.
don't matter.
Let
It
me
don't
ask you a
matter
question.
how straight you're
What was
flying.
the
You
worst?
hit black ice, you're done.
You done.
Oh yeah, you're done. You're done. It's hard to control that rig. Not the beginning of the cab area. That's kind of easy, but then you got to worry about that rig
No.
fishtailing,
Ain't,
and you gotta.
ain't none of it easy. Once you start to slide, that's it. That's it. You gone.
You just gotta hold. You gotta hold on. You just gotta hold on and
Just
pray.
enjoy the ride.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
enjoy the ride till it go bang.
Right.
And then you be on the news because every time there's an accident with a rig, it always on the news, always on the news,
Yeah,
always
because
on the news.
what it is they blame us for everything. We get blamed for the road conditions. We get blamed for accident. When most of the time a truck in an accident, it's because he's trying to avoid one. Y'all
Right,
four,
Hmm.
y'all,
right, right.
y'all four wheelers get out here and think because we're so big that you can just zoom, zoom, zoom. But no, you're making it bad for yourself
Bad for them and everybody else
and
around them,
bad for everybody around
because
you. So
because when a truck get into an accident, it's
when we
getting
try
into
to
an accident.
avoid you because you are the dumbass, we end up doing something else. And that's how most truck accidents happen because they try to avoid something or some dumbass driver. And when you got that kind of weight on you, it's kind of hard to counteract that weight because
Mm,
once you get in that direction, yeah, you gone.
you gone. You're
Yeah.
definitely going and taking people out with you. You know what I mean?
And
It's
for, and for
crazy.
the and for the most part, it's always what some four wheeler has done.
And four wheelers, just to let everybody know, the truckers use
Yeah,
different
a four wheeler is a
phrases.
car.
Like bikers, we say we use
Twos.
twos, fours, threes.
The
So when he says
K.
four wheeler, he don't mean actually a four wheeler bike. He means people in cages, which means you're in the car
You're in the car
or in the van or in the truck,
or whatever.
whatever. You got four wheels. So those are little phrases. Like it's crazy. Like, do you guys got like signals like the way we bikers do? Like, you see the police,
Oh
you
hell
do your
yeah.
little
Yeah,
thing.
they
I'm not
got
gonna do
the
it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want the police to know what
I'm,
we
I'm,
doing. You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but yeah, we got
Yeah.
signals. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Keep it a secret. I just want to know if you guys, because I know in the biker world, as we all know, because us three, we all ride bikes. There's certain hand signals we do. Of course, we have the helmets with the mics and stuff like that, and we always communicating. So I imagine you guys,
We have a certain light flash. You flash your lights a
well,
certain way.
exactly. You
Yeah.
flash the lights, or I don't know if you guys still use the CBs,
No,
considering the technology
you know
today with
what?
the cell phone.
People getting away from CB.
Yeah, because people are actually could tap into it
Yeah,
and hear everything y'all say. Even the police,
the
they can
police
tap
got
into
CBs
anything
now.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can tap into anything, and it's our world. Like bikers have their world, truckers have their world. Cars and trucks have their world. So it's all like a little community. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And the police do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? They do the same shit. The motorcycle cops are on a different frequency as a regular cop car or state trooper. They all have their own little side world and shit, which is cool. And I always wanted to be a truck driver. Always, always, always.
Well,
So watch out, because every state I go to, I will be honking that horn as loud as I can and as many times as I can.
now listen,
Many times.
when I first started, trucking was the shit. Okay. Now that it's government regulated, it's not as fun. But this used to
Now,
be
when you mean government regulated, don't mean to cut you off, but what you mean government regulated?
regulated.
What do you mean by that?
I mean,
Yeah,
government,
regulated.
and anything the government has put its hands in, it goes to shit, right? That's why you got all these log books
right.
now, like electronic logs and shit like that.
Which is kind of a little safety, because I don't imagine being on the road, you really don't have no time to be checking these trucks.
Okay, but
And,
but
and
but 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 think about this, right? Think about this. You're being controlled because now it's like you have a regular 9 to 5 job. Because think about
yeah.
you
Right.
only allowed to drive 10 hours a day with a 30-minute break, right?
Right.
Well, motherfuckers get an hour lunch break. We get a 30-minute break in a 10-hour period.
And you can't pass that 10-hour period after 10 hours,
Exactly.
right?
You go into violation.
Shut that shit down.
You
You
got
gotta
to shut
shut
it
that shit
down.
down.
And now you drive for 10, and then now you got to sleep for 10. Who the fuck sleeps 10 hours? I know I can't. Can you sleep 10 hours?
Shit. Hell yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
Hell
I'd
no.
have been asleep still if it wasn't for this podcast. Hell yeah. And
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been too.
and I want to say I want to take this moment to say I appreciate all the truck drivers and all the hard work you do. I know people are saying to people, "Oh, you know, that's not a real hard job." It ain't a hard job till you do
Who?
it. It ain't a hard job till you sit in the seat
Right.
and actually deal with the
And do this
bullshit
shit.
and
Okay?
all the rules, and then you realize how hard that job is. I
Listen,
think you guys actually you people make good money, but I believe you guys are underpaid because you guys get paid by the miles, right? Like 42 cents or whatever by the mile.
I'm on percentage. Because I
Okay,
own
so
my,
you're a little different
because
because you own your own thing.
I own my own thing, right? So I'm on percentage.
So, but for the other people who actually work for a company and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
they
they
get
get paid by the
by.
miles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I heard some stuff where you got to be careful because there's a lot of the companies trying to rip people off when they drive, and I'm like, why rip these people off? You should give them like extra money. I mean, how much are you making off a load
You mean try and
compared to
rip them
what you're
off? They
paying the
do.
drivers?
Listen, I see it all
They,
the
I
time.
believe they do.
I see it all the time when these companies ripping these people off. Especially
It's a damn shame.
they get these newcomers in, right? Get them out
You don't know
of
the
drive.
business.
Yeah, get them out of driving school, right? Go through training and all that. And then they tell them, "Oh, you could get in the lease purchase program and own your own business, right? How could you own a business that you don't know nothing about, right?
Nothing about.
So now you
Right.
get into the lease purchase program, right? Like I see a lot of them do, which I think a lease purchase program is the biggest ripoff in America, but it's legal, right? So what they do,
Mm,
let's
mm,
say
mm.
Mhm.
I got my truck, right? I give it to Cody. He's making the payments, he's paying the fuel, and he's hauling my loads with my truck that he's paying for.
Mhm.
Because
That's
he
crazy,
thinks
man.
he's an owner operator because I told him he's in a lease purchase program. So now I give him a lease purchase for 3 years. Hey, in 3 years, this truck is yours. How much money have I made off that truck and I ain't paid a goddamn thing for it?
You probably paid twice the amount of that truck. You probably
Twice
paid for
the
that truck 2
exact.
times in that 1 year.
Right.
Maybe even quadrupled.
Think about it.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
These companies are charging these guys like $800 a week just for the truck. We ain't talking about insurance if the tag or plates. Probably by the end of the week, you probably like around $1,800, right?
Mm-mm.
So you got to make $1,800 before you even see a paycheck. You ain't took out the fuel yet, right?
Right. And that's very expensive.
You ain't take out the
That's
fuel,
very expensive,
and you ain't take out your taxes.
which is
So
also very
exactly.
expensive.
So you got to take out your fuel, you got to take out your taxes,
Right.
plus that $1,800. So now,
So how much do you have to make to actually see some profit? Like in any truck, how much like you will have to make?
me, I set my goal at $1,500 a day. If my truck ain't doing $1,500 a day, it's no reason for me to be out there.
So you also got to remember breakdowns. So those trucks take a pounding.
That's why I say mine is set. I set mine. I used to be set at $1,000 a day, but I boosted due to the price of fuel. Right. So if this truck ain't doing $1,500 a day, 7 days a week, I'm going home. I gotta park it.
And they say that's not hard work. That's hard work driving. Anybody that drives 3-4 hours know That's a long ride. And even
Listen,
though
bro.
the rigs are a little bit comfortable, it's still a
Right.
pounding on your body.
I mean,
So when
listen,
you rest, you're
it,
resting.
bro. Listen, it beats your back, it beats your knees, everything. And then due to the fact that we are not active, now you got weight gain. So is this?
Hmm.
Yeah, you make good money, but it's also bad on
But
your
your
health.
body takes a pounding.
Your body takes a
Yeah, bad
beating,
on your health.
Right.
and
And a lot of the old time truck drivers are experiencing that.
mhm.
Health, physically and mentally
Why, why,
too,
why do
because
you think? Why do you think you see a lot of truck drivers? They walk bad. They walk bad because their knees are fucked up.
they walk back.
Your
Yeah,
knees are
because of the
fucked
Right.
up, and
driving,
your back is bad
because of your driving.
because you
And not
try.
only that, in your mind, being alone all those hours also fucks up your mind because you're not social like a normal person. You're
Hmm.
basically almost all the time by
You
yourself.
you
So
isolate.
it's
Yeah,
so
you
much
by
radio.
yourself
There's so much radio you can hear. There's so much on the phone you
on
can
the
talk
phone.
to.
You
If
could
you don't
do.
have that physical one
Yeah, I
on
was
one
about to
with the
say they
people,
got this.
besides
They still use the
the
CB radios in
receiver
there
and
to
everybody
communicate
else that
between the
you're
truck
probably there
drivers, right?
only an hour, it fucks your mind up.
They still use the CB radios and
I
all
mean,
the
Well,
trucks
he said
communicate with each
it's the
other.
same thing like the radio.
the CB radio.
You get bored of it.
They still use it, but not as much. They don't use
Really?
it as much.
Okay.
Because everybody got cell phones now.
Right.
And cell phone does better. You
Yeah, cell
get a
phone.
better reception. It's easier. It's easier because when you're on a channel, sometimes depending where you at, the channels fade away. So you got to find the channel where they at. At least with a cell phone,
Well,
it's one
normally the
jack,
channel
one mic.
the channel is 19, right? But like you say,
Right.
your average radio, unless you got a Connex board and an amp, all of this built in your CB, your average CB only gonna
Mm.
put out 10 miles. Once I get outside of the 10 miles, I can't talk to you anyway.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's a range.
Yeah,
And
it's a
then
range.
somebody else will pick it up.
But
Now,
like,
now you got to find your person. And sometimes you even give up. You're like, fuck it. I'm just going to listen to.
no,
It gets boring. It's like, it gets boring. It's like they had a thing on CNN. Was it CNN or NBC that I was looking at a couple of months back? And they were talking about they were doing tests on inmates. They were doing tests on inmates that were in solitary confinement. And they noticed that the people that were in solitary confinement, they were actually not getting better. They were getting worse.
yeah.
They were getting worse because of the isolation. Of the isolation.
Hmm.
And you got to think about it. Just imagine you in your bedroom, half of your bedroom, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 a year. Now, if you're doing a 10-year stretch or
Oh, yeah.
20-year stretch or even a life, you fucked up in the head. Now, what is the government doing? Is the government helping these people? No, you're actually fucking up these people even more. You're messing their heads up. And that's a bad thing. It's a real bad thing. So I know Uncle wanted to talk about mental health too. So this all falls into it. Mental
Yeah,
health right now in United States, it's pretty bad.
it's
You
bad.
go to the army. You go to the army. You come out. You see all those homeless people, and some of them, most of them, are vets. What is the United States doing with the money besides going to war?
And see,
Should you forget about a war that has nothing to do with you and worry about home base first, then a war? The war is happening right here, and it's amongst each other. And I see those vets, and I feel bad, and I feel like horrible that these people fought for us, that we're able to say this or that. And the first things we say when we see a homeless person
get the
is,
fuck out
man,
of here.
that's
Hey,
his choice. He's a drug
you
addict.
know,
You don't know his situation.
oh, why? How did he get here? How did he become homeless? How did he get on drugs?
Right.
Listen, the thing about it is, do we take the time to talk to these people? No, we don't, because he's a bump.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
And all
And the
people,
funds that are cut is ridiculous. You know, you used to see funds with these soup kitchens, housing for them. I know in New York City, when it gets super cold back in the days, they used to take them to housing and set them up.
yeah.
Now you don't even
Right.
now you don't even hear about that
But
because
listen,
now there's no funds. I don't know where the funds went to, but there's no
you
funds
do
People's
too know where the
pockets.
funds went to. Listen,
in their
Right to
motherfucking
people's pockets.
pockets.
my
Now we're gonna
girlfriend,
now we're
was
gonna
in the
get deep.
house.
Now we're gonna get deep
I,
because you have touched the subject that you know I fucking hate. You know it, and I'm gonna touch it right here. So just to let y'all know, there's gonna be some people with me and some people without me, and I don't really care who's without me. But some police officers are in certain units, okay? And when they do a drug bust or they do some kind of drug thing or whatever it is, laundering money, when they get a certain money, they take that money's theirs. That money is not put in a safe
mm-hmm.
or something. It is put in their own pockets, in their own little units. That's where they can have little parties. That's where they can have new cars. And I know people are saying right now the police, or at least the police. Yeah, I don't know if police don't know what you're talking about. No, we do know what you're talking about. You just don't want your shit to be out in the fucking open. What do you do? What do they do with the guns that they catch in the street?
Put them back on
What
the
did they
street.
do with the drugs they'll catch in the street?
Put them back on the street.
What did they do with the cars that they repossess? What did they do with them? They keep it for themselves. We need it for an undercover operation. And then they abuse it and use it, and then they sell it. Same thing with the drugs. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are junkies themselves. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. They probably use
Go up to
some,
New
they
go up
take
to New
it,
York.
they
Most of
sell
the
it,
officers will do
they set
cocaine
you
and
up.
smoke the whole thing and not.
I have plenty of undercover officers and duty officers that were good customers of mine. Good customers of mine. Real good. And they would have those pocket full of money. I'll be like, okay, I'll get that at the end of the night. I ain't even worried about it. And they be go ahead and they smoking just like everybody else and fucking and spend like everybody else. So I think the laws with all these things that they take from the crime, I think it should be actually supposed to be taken, sealed, and put away. I think they should actually put it in the youth, like after school centers.
Right.
You don't even hear about after school centers no more. It used to be right and left.
Wait, listen. Why would they do that? That make too much sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes too much sense and not enough sense for them because they want to use the money
Well,
for
now,
them. Because I
who
be seeing
wants to open up an after-school program so these kids can learn? When I could go buy me a new Mercedes and my girlfriend a new house.
you got a point. They don't want to stop their crime. They don't want to stop their
Right.
crime. Because if you ask me, it's a crime on top of a
Hey.
crime.
Hey, what did he say? Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Listen, we love the kids. Just to let everybody know, we love kids. All right?
Fuck them
We're not
kids.
saying we saying fuck the kids. We love the kids. We
Ah,
love the
from
kids.
the jump. Fuck them kids. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
And,
Kids.
hey, there was another story. There was another bugged out story talking about money. It blew my mind, bro. It blew my mind. And I had to watch the whole episode. It was on Netflix. It's called The $1 Billion Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever seen that?
No.
So there was this man. There was this man that came from, I believe, Germany. He came from Germany here. He opened up a pharmaceutical company and made billions of dollars. Him and his wife, and they had one kid. Um, and made billions of dollars, and he killed himself at the age of, I don't know, it was like 30 something. He killed himself, and all the money went to, of course, the widow. Now the widow had a lot of problems with her son, and her son took off. So they had a German Shepherd, and the German Shepherd was her life. Loved the German Shepherd. Well, anyway, she was real good friends with the next door neighbor, who was also a rich lady, who was also old. And we're talking about 75, 80 years old. When the lady died, she made a will. And in this will, she left everything she owed or had to the dog, with actually a paper saying these are the things that I want whoever has the dog to follow.
Mm-hmm.
So it would say whatever the dog wanted. I'm not going to say the name because we're not advertising, but those that know it. So it had the paperwork, and it said whatever the dog wanted, the handler could get it for the dog. So the lady died and left the dog to the next door neighbor. Now the next door neighbor, she was old, she was in her final days. She had no time for this dog, you know. So her son, who was middle aged, found out that the dog had a will, and the dog was loaded. And he took the dog. He took the dog with the millions of dollars. Now he lived it up. He was actually a doctor. He was actually a doctor, and he was doing an experiment of behavior of people. So he took the dog, and whatever he imagined that the dog wanted, the dog had. The dog had 3 yachts, about multiple mansions. He even bought the house that Madonna had in Miami. He bought the house, the mansion, for 7 point something billion or million or whatever. He bought the house. He tried to buy another house from another actor, famous actor. And the actor found out that it was a dog trying to buy the house. He laughed at it and said, "Oh, hell no. Ain't no dog gonna buy my house. This gotta be a motherfucking prank call." So he left it alone. So the dog traveled. The dog had parties. The dog had a record label. The dog had an album. And all because the handler said the dog wanted it, the dog had it. The lawyer, they would interview the lawyer, and the lawyer was like, "Well, the dog wanted it. The dog can have it."
The
It
dog
was
wanted a
crazy.
record label.
I was like, yeah. So Disco,
So what?
I'm leaving you my will of $2.
So
And $2 you have to spend.
so the dog is a rapper.
This bitch here.
The dog actually had a fucking verse
He had
in the
he
fucking
had rapping
record.
money.
And this is what's the verse. Him barking. He was barking in the record. He was barking in the record. And then you hear the background people singing in the background. Go doggy, go doggy, go doggy, go doggy, go doggy, go doggy. Yo, it was bugged out. It was bugged the fuck out.
Yo,
It's on Netflix
You
still
just
for
made
this
Disco
day. So
jump up. He was sleeping.
Disco was like, "Who's calling me now?" Daddy's calling me. That's what he's saying. Daddy's calling me. So, yo, also, look. I got another one. I
Got
got
another
another one. Thank you to our sponsor, Hancho,
There it
that
is.
makes the podcast shirts. Thank you to Hancho. He's also making coffee cups and keychains coming out real soon. And we want to thank him. We want to thank also Keys for the wonderful little items she be making us and whatnot. We'll pack in the building
Yes, sir.
and whatnot.
Oh
I
yeah.
like to
Wait,
also
hold on.
say
Let me get
November. He gonna get his Dallas, Texas Cowboys
Yes.
cup.
Thank you to
Fuck them.
Keys.
Fuck
Thank you
them boys.
for supporting us, the podcast.
What the podcast, baby? Hey, is that the Dallas Cowboy one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the Dallas. Fuck them boys. I love that cup, man. That cup is really nice, man. Fuck them boys. The
You
whole
heard-
fucking cup is real nice, man. She does
Yo,
tables.
listen.
She
listen.
does a
You see
whole lot of shit.
on the bottom, she put little footballs in the bottom. See?
Mm. Yo, that is so nice. She does great work. We're gonna put up their link, their contact on the podcast, so you guys can purchase it, help support the podcast, and also it's a good thing we're keeping everything in the family in Florida right now. I believe it's very important to support one another because that's what makes this family and this organization as good as it gets because we support one
Yes, sir.
another. You know, when we started this podcast, I'm gonna say it again and again and again. Um, it was a lot of walls in the way, and there's still a lot of walls in the way, but we're figuring it out. But don't worry, we're gonna be up there. So people like Infamous, people like Keys, people like Honcho, like you brothers, Flight Risk, and my chapter, Street Team. Special shout out to Stitch. Special shout out to Kobe. Special shout out to Pork Chop. Special shout out to Quarantine. Those were the brothers that really put it in my head. Like you have a dream. Oh, Infamous, of course, Infamous all the way. Those were brothers that actually supported me and actually helped me. And it was a lot of like, what am I gonna do in this podcast? What am I gonna say? What am I gonna record? Because having topics is what keeps the podcast alive. And having great people around you motivates you. Like last night, I was supposed to go somewhere and I couldn't go anywhere with the club. So my apologies, but I was doing something with the podcast, and it was like blocks over blocks over blocks. So I don't want anybody to feel that like I don't want to have nothing to do with them. It's just this shit is actually like a job that we don't get paid for, and we're doing it because we believe that this is something that
We
we
love it.
want to do, and not only that, it's certain special things that we want to get out there that people are afraid to say or don't know how to say it. So we're their voice. You know what I mean? We're their voice. So I appreciate everybody on it. Um, so the first episode we had, it was with Infamous and Cole Red and Big Unk was in it, and I felt it was a very special to our uh, podcast because here's an icon who has multiple podcasts, and he could be one to be like, oh man, you know what? It could be competition to me. You know what I mean? And no,
Right.
he
But
took
he
it the
but he
other
was
way.
a
He
brother
says, no,
who embraced us, showed us love.
yes,
Um,
yes, all but love,
yes.
and gave us pointers
Yeah,
and actually,
and see, you know what? That's what we need to do as a culture. How he came in and said, "Look, I'm gonna show y'all the way." You know what I mean? It wasn't no company. He came in with nothing but straight love. I love Infamous to death because the brother
I love
came
Infamous
in
Right.
to death.
and he came in like, "I'll guide y'all. No worries." That's why I challenged him for
Yeah.
his belt, due to the fact.
Oh, talking about a belt, I got one for you,
No,
This
listen,
is your belt.
Uh-oh.
listen.
Don't let nobody take it, Don't let nobody take it,
No. Listen, that's cool. But due to the fact that Infamous is the king, in order to be the king, you gotta beat the king.
You gonna beat him? You gonna beat him,
I'm gonna try.
That's a heavy hitter now. He's a heavy hitter now.
Yeah.
He's a heavy hitter. He's a heavy hitter.
Hey,
And
but
just to let you know, the events.
what did I tell him?
Go
I
ahead.
said, no, hell no. I need at least 6 months, bro. God damn.
6 months to a year.
Yo.
6 months to a year.
Whole lot of training.
Talking about events, we got a big event here coming up in Miami, November 10th, 9th, 10th.
Miami Nasty.
It's gonna be Miami Nasty.
As
It's gonna
nasty
be
as you
right
want to
here in
be.
Miami. Well, I want it to get real nasty. I want the old heads from Miami Nasty to come back just to see what they got for us this year. I would like to see that shit. I would definitely like to see that shit. Shout out to my man Pretty Ricky. Shout out to Gambit, Expose,
Pretty
the
Ricky
whole
Tampa.
chapter, Mic Drop. I would like to get Mic Drop in the motherfucking podcast.
Whatever happened to Mic Drop?
You know, he's a comedian. He fell in love with a lot lizard, bro. And,
The
Yo,
sad
hey,
story
he
of them
gonna
lot
get your
lizards
ass.
again.
Hey, yo.
He's traveling all over the world right now on a rig that's saying Mic Drop on it. No. Just joking.
Yo, hey.
He's around. He came out last night.
You know he gonna get your ass.
He came
Told
out
you
like-
he traveling around with lot lizard.
Hey. It wasn't me. It was Unc that just posted that up and said, hey, and you use my... How did you use my voice, Unc? That's what I want to know.
Hey, that was all you, brother. That was all you.
What happened to my brother's keeper? Oh, my God.
Listen, I'm your
So,
rider.
yeah, I would like
You
to
got
have...
this from me. You got this from me.
Shout out to him. Yeah. Also, Flight Risk. Flight Risk is actually
Flight
doing
Risk.
a nice little Flight Risk is actually her and her chapter and a couple of the clubs are actually doing something good today. Corey, you know about it?
Oh, yeah. Let me pull up the full information for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the
Put up the
prospect event
information
for
there.
Jacksonville.
You know what? I remember being a prospect, man. That shit was the hardest fucking job or hardest thing I could ever do. So I shout out to all the prospects.
So
Keep up your good job.
I had you and I had Lawless. Like y'all
Shout
made
out
my-
to Lawless.
Shout out to Lawless, my brother, my
yeah.
mentor. Shout out to Jump, my brother, my other
yeah.
mentor. Because y'all two made my prospect easy.
And you know what? That's what it's all about. It's about when I take a prospect, I tell the prospect this.
And Lawless is nothing but Lawless is a walking dictionary.
Man, I don't know where he keeps all these pages at, man, but he knows shit about
That dude is a
time,
walking
date,
dictionary.
where they were, all kinds of shit.
Listen,
Well, at
no matter what
9:45 in Jacksonville,
Bro, listen, no matter what you ask that brother, he got an answer.
yeah, you got to answer. Oh, he'll get it for
Wallace,
you.
yeah.
But
Oh,
he
he'll
knows
get it for you. If he don't have the answer, and he knows where to go get the answer.
99, he has the answer right there for you.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll challenge you. And he'll sit there, he'll stand and look at you like, yeah, you know, such and such. Hey, you can go look at it. Go ahead. I'm telling you what it is.
Yo, listen, that's goddamn face he make all the time. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You go get it and come back and tell me what.
I'm telling you what it is, but if you don't want to believe me, then you go ahead. And
Yeah,
good luck finding
Figure
the
it out.
answer.
Good luck
That's number one.
finding the
Good luck
answer.
finding the answer. Because I ain't going to tell you where the answer is at. But go ahead.
Yo.
Go ahead. And then when you come back,
Go
you're going
ahead.
to apologize
We'll figure it
to
out.
me, beg
That
me,
is him
and then I
all the
may
way.
still not tell you.
Yo, that's him. Good luck
Still.
finding the answer.
Yeah. I remember when I first actually Lawless is he was my line brother. I met him in Miami. There was an event and I met him and he was coming out of Tampa and he was prospecting at the same time. And the only thing I could hear was the Vesta members saying, "Don't fuck with that prospect. That prospect knows more than probably your whole chapter knows of anything to do with that any situation of our organization and whatnot." And he's a great brother. And I remember when I started the Florida Strong Group with him and Exclamation out of Tampa, he was the first one we brought in because we knew he had the knowledge and we knew the work we put in that he was going to be a major part of it. So Code Red actually came out of that group. Um, and our goal was to take Florida and make soldiers out of all the prospects. And I look today and I see all the prospects that came out of that group. All of them have done great and bigger things. You got Hancho, who right now is the PM of Orlando. You got Misty Knight, who's going
My
to be the
dog.
PM of Tampa. And this is just all little pieces of the puzzles that I'm so honored and grateful to be part of their journey. And I've always taken a prospect and I always treated him or her as a human being. Because remember, these prospects are just like us. There's no difference.
You
They
know
have
what?
families,
I,
they
I
have jobs,
and that was
they
the biggest
have
thing that I had.
responsibility.
That was the biggest thing I had an issue with the old heads, right? They forget they were prospects too. And when I hear somebody, oh, I don't talk to prospects. What?
Well,
Well, how the hell the
you got
prospect
some
gonna
Why
old
not?
heads
prospect?
that would never even
Why
prospect
not?
you. Hey, you got some old heads that don't
It, it, it,
ain't never prospecting.
it's
Yeah.
and that's where the problem lies because they never prospected because now they don't know
Exactly.
how it is to be a prospect. Now you vested. Now you're one of those that I can say you get
How
a
you
Tink
gonna
Tink
tell a
award
prospector
because
what
you're
to do
making
when you
that
ain't never
vest make
prospected?
you. It's crazy. And I see some shit to the prospects. I'm not going to shout out nobody because people are going to know. But I see some shit that they make prospects do that's actually embarrassing. Embarrassing. Like, would you put yourself in that situation? Or put yourself in that situation and see how it feels? I cannot degrade and I cannot disrespect a prospect because you don't know what that prospect could be in this organization later on.
And
And it
this
could
is
kick you in the cooler.
and this is one of
It
the
will cook you in the cooler.
great organizations. I love it. I bleed my black and silver. It's just some people who they ain't shit at home, they ain't shit on their job, and they get a position and they try to make it bad for you. But it ain't Rough Riders. It's some of the people who in Rough Riders who play politics. That's why I always say stay away from politics.
Podcast.
Because you got your
You
politicians
got
in
to
here.
stay with it.
You got your politicians in here. And the best thing to do, stay away from the politicians. Because them just people, they ain't shit at work and they ain't shit at home. So when they get their position, when they become presidents or they get on the national board, so now their chest stuck out. Because you're just a person who just ain't
And
shit.
and that's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
And that's a bad thing because you're destroying what the image
A,
was
a
in the
great
beginning.
legacy.
The image was in the
Exactly.
beginning was just to show
You're
up,
making that
show out,
position, those
have some
Listen,
fun.
those
And I am
this is
so
yeah.
supposed to be.
grateful.
This is something that's fun. This is something that you know we live to do. You come out, you have fun, you enjoy, you go home. Not you come out here and you dealing with politics. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's
I,
why
I,
the
I ain't with the
main thing
politics.
is
Like
this
people
Once
ain't
I
an
fighting
smell
for
MC.
politics,
fighting
I'm
for
gone.
president seats and
I'm
This
gone.
is a lifestyle. So all this
Unless the
politics shit
politic
is
is
annoying as
good,
fuck.
yeah.
unless the politic is good for the lifestyle, then I'm all for it. Like help the members.
the politics that was designed. I'm pretty sure when Watt put politics into play, it was designed for the better of the organization. But it's the people who got these positions that's made it the way it is. It ain't the organization. It's the people that's in
No, it's not the
position.
organization. I'm glad he cleared that up. I'm glad he cleaned that up. because we're not bashing anybody. We just speaking
No,
our opinion as people, and everybody has a right to their opinion. So that's what Unc is doing. He's opinionating what he feels. But you're right, Unc. It's not the people that put the foundation down. It's the people
It's
afterwards.
the people
They're
afterwards.
thinking they're making a change and actually dividing the people instead of putting the people together.
Be-
Like
be-
I think the fallen soldier thing is a real good thing. It's
I love the
honoring the
fallen
fallen
soldier thing.
soldiers.
I mean,
It's honoring,
like I
honoring
said,
the fallen
to
soldiers.
pay homage, and
like I said
that is
before, I
something
want
that I
to
think is a good
later
thing
on down the road, I want to be a
to
part
pay
of that
homage.
because that's something that a lot of people keep forgetting
Oh, we're
in
gonna
our
hook you up. We're
lifestyle
gonna
is our
hook you
fallen
up.
soldiers.
We're gonna hook you up. I
A lot
know
of
I know a
people,
couple of
a
them
lot of people
personally,
in our, a lot of people in
and
our
this is a good thing
lifestyle kind
about
of
this.
forget about our fallen soldiers, and I don't think that's right. Those are people that rep the same shit that we did, rocked the same shit we did, fought for the same shit we did.
That's the thing.
I feel just because they're not here standing with us, we should never forget them. They should always be with us, whether they're standing above us or standing next to us.
Yeah,
That's why I was happy Orlando
And I
did
think the fallen
the
soldiers is
memorial
a great
for
thing. I love it that we pay homage to our fallen soldiers. hmm like
it's
I see
important.
some
Those
chapters
are our
like
brothers and
they
sisters.
do a ride for their fallen soldiers.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah. They just
important.
had a ride. They just had a
We
ride. Just had a ride, and,
we
and,
just
and it
had
was
a
a
ride
good thing.
in
It's a
Orlando
good
for
thing. I like
Tyler.
to see more of that. I like to see more of us. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I like to see us do more of those rides. I like to see more people get involved. Now, it's cool
But you know what I loved
to
about the
help.
you know what I loved about the fallen soldiers? Last year was my first one. What I loved about it is they brought the families out. I thought that was so
Hmm.
dope. You know that shit brought tears to my eyes when I saw the families of the fallen soldiers. And this one girl that I met. She was 18 years old. It was her dad that had passed away.
It's sad.
Yeah,
It's sad. It's sad.
and
It's
it's like,
sad. It's
yo,
sad.
It should break your heart.
that fallen soldier shit, bro. That shit bring tears to your eyes, bro.
And I would love to see them do more stuff. I like them to go and start one one state at a time. But
hmm
you always got to tackle one thing at a time. When you tackle one thing at a time, you make more of a better impact.
hmm
You start in one state and you go through all the chapters, and then at the end, you put all those chapters together and you do a real big thing,
hmm
and then you go to the next state and do the same thing.
Yep,
Go
yep.
through the little
Well,
chapters,
one
I,
and then
thing
do
that
the
would
big
help out
thing,
with the
and
fallen
then
soldiers
go
you
on
know,
from
I,
in
I
life is
there.
wish
if
they
they
would do
appoint
more
Something
of that.
like
someone in
a
every state.
rescue kind of thing, but for the fallen soldiers.
But
That's
you
what
know,
I think, and
One
but
I
you
thing
know
that
what?
would help
And
out.
then too, I would think like, go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead. My,
One thing that I would like about the fallen soldiers is that I wish more people had to come out.
In time, you might anything brand new. It takes a little time. For instance, this podcast, we ain't gonna get a lot of viewers in the beginning, but as it
As it
grows
grow, yeah.
and is known more, people start to participate more. You know what I'm saying? And I
I
don't
agree
care.
with that. I
Listen,
agree
I
with
don't care
that
who
jump.
did it first.
I agree with that
Like I
jump when
don't
it
care
comes
who
to the
did it
fallen soldiers,
first.
like people coming out. But I mean, everybody knows fallen soldiers are your brothers and sisters, so everyone should come out
Yeah.
with something like that.
And
I mean, in
and no
my
matter if
eyes,
you hear,
there's no
no matter if
excuse
you in,
unless you got a death in your family or
no
something.
excuse. And it'll get there. It'll get there. It'll get there. You'll see. It'll get there. It'll get there. You advertise. You do this. You do that, and it'll grow. It's still in the beginning. It's not even a year yet that it started. So it takes time. It takes time. It's like Scorpio said, this was a mistake that
That
never was
worked out.
supposed to ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
And look how wonderful it is now. I don't care who did it first. I don't care who did it
Right.
last. I care about who's doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not point the fingers of, I started this. I did this.
Right.
That's clout. Don't go for clout.
Right.
Help the people that are doing it now. Help the
You know
people
I
that are
hate that
doing
shit.
it now.
Me. I. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're being selfish. It's being kind of selfish. You know what I'm saying? I always say, don't make that
Mm-hmm.
vest, or don't make anything make you. You be the person you
You be the
are,
person.
and you're gonna see how much love you get back when you just yourself. You know what I'm saying? When Scorpio and them did it, they became a real tight unit. Even from this day,
They
they had
still
a
tight
reunion, somewhat of a reunion in Orlando,
in Orlando.
and the
Yeah.
and the brother
That
was real
like he
emotional
said up on
because he
stage,
seen
that
his.
was the first time in over 10, 15 years
20
that 3 of
years.
them have been in the same building.
That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
And you got to forget about the bickering. You got to forget about the fighting.
The
You got to
fights, yeah.
It takes more of a man and more of a woman to say, "Yo, you know what? I'm sorry." And then you got to take the
Right.
other person. Got to be more
You
of a
gotta
man
be
or
like,
woman
yo,
to say, "You know what?
what
I
happened?
accept your apology. Let's just move on.
That was
Let's
20
just
years.
move
It
on.
was 20 years ago. Let's move on.
20 years,
Right.
30 years, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year. It don't matter. Listen, I broke bread with you. I know you. You slept on my couch. I slept in your hotel room. We laughed together. We
Mhm.
did burnouts together. We
Yeah,
did blocks together. You
we
showed
made
me how to
we
do
made
this. You
memories.
showed me how to do that. We made memories.
Right.
Those memories should overpower any bickering and any fights. And to see that man, like I love that man. I love Scorpio. He's another humble dude.
Oh yeah.
To
Very
see
humble.
that man
But wait a
and
minute.
there,
Scorp, Beast, and Yahoo. You were very, very, very humble.
very, those three are,
They
to me, those
Oh yeah.
three
they were approachable.
are,
They were humble.
are
They
great.
were funny.
Are great.
Yahoo is fucking hilarious. Beast is
Yeah.
hilarious.
I love
Yeah,
Beats
they're
is
good. They're
fucking
good. They're good
crazy.
peoples. They're good peoples, and it's crazy
Scorpio, even if I
because
wasn't
this is
in the
the
art, that man would
foundation.
always be a brother to me.
Oh man, that man is great. I remember the first time I met
He
him.
helped me so
I actually spoke
much
to him.
out as a prospect. He helped me so much out as a vested member. I love that man. He helped me so much out as a human.
But
That
this is
he's a
what
good
it's
dude.
supposed to be. This is what it's supposed to
Exactly.
be. It's supposed to be like that. Not putting you
Exactly.
down, not degrading you, not making you feel
Exactly.
lower than dirt until you get a vest. No,
Because
you know,
where he's at in
they
his
want people to
position in
come
the
up to
art, he
me.
could
I
walk
want
in, he
people to
could
come
walk
up to me.
into
But
any
Scorpio
he
has
could walk
always
into
said
any
that.
chapter meeting and
He
stand there if he wanted to. He don't promote that though. He don't be like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. No, he don't do that. He's humble. That's why I love that man. He's just a down to
he's
earth
very
guy
humble.
with a vest on his back.
And his thing is he wants you to come up to him. He wants you to talk to
He
him.
wants you to.
He
Exactly.
wants you to
He
take
wants
pictures
you
with
to.
him.
Same thing with Yayi.
And to
Same
be
thing with
honest,
Beast. Same thing with a lot of them.
I
They want you to come up to them.
I
A lot of people will
I
see
did
them and don't even know who they are
yeah.
until they walk away
I sent
and somebody tell them, "Oh, you was talking to Beast? Huh?
I sent
That's
a
who it is?
prospect in
Oh
Orlando
shit!
on a mission. I sent a prospect in Orlando on a mission. He came up and asked me for my signature. I'm like, to be honest, dude, I don't really believe in the signatures. I'm like, if you really want a signature, find a guy named Scorpio and ask him what my very first nickname was that he gave me. And get to know him, ask him some questions and get some questions from him. I'm like, he'll tell you a lot, and he's a really great dude to know in your prospecting journey. I'm like, if you could do that, then I'll give you my signature. He came back, told me the damn name like 5 minutes later. I'm like, God damn, motherfucker, how'd you find him so quick? He's like, yeah, I walked right up to him and started talking to him. He was the
Oh
easiest
hell
guy
yeah!
to talk to. I'm like, yeah, make sure you get his number,
I
and
would
he'll help
love
you a
to
lot
have all
throughout your
three of them.
prospecting journey. Yeah,
I
because
would
You know,
love I would love to have
trying to
all
get
three of them
Scorpio on
on
a
the
camera in general
podcast.
is a pain
and
in
you
the
know
ass.
what? And see me, I'm the opposite. It's like if you want to see you, I'm the opposite. When they ask me what can they do for nothing, you ask me. I just signed the shirt.
Right.
But anyway, gentlemen,
For
it's
me,
been a
I
great
I
podcast.
seen a
Yo,
lot of people doing that.
yes, it's about that hour time. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna have to cut it off. Listen,
Okay.
just to let everybody know, thank you for understanding the little difficulties that we have, but we're gonna get it together.
Oh, we gonna get it right.
Also, we're gonna have a Halloween special coming up.
Oh,
So,
and
I
you got
think
your
we should
Halloween
have a
costume?
yeah, see,
Halloween costume contest. Yeah.
and
This.
not to forget, Keys is booking the next Airbnb.
Hey, why not?
We gonna
Jump,
steal
Punk,
money.
you not winning this
Jump a win.
championship.
He look like ET.
Phone home.
I'm phoning home right now. You ain't picking up?
All right, gentlemen. Well, it's been a great
All right,
Answer
hey,
podcast.
your ass.
It's
been
been
the break podcast. Let's
Oh yeah.
officially get this thing here so we can sign off. You know what I'm about to do.
yeah. You going to bed?
You know it. You know I am. This was a little something. Thank you, everybody. Until the next one. God bless. Take care. Don't forget, November 10th, Miami, Florida. It's going to go down.
Gonna get crazy.
And for all your sweet tooth goods, go visit Tanya Sweets on Instagram. Her phone
Tasha
number
Sweets.
is
Yeah.
804-898-0179 for all your sweet birthday cakes, wedding cakes.
She got the best birthday cakes, bro. The best birthday cakes.
Yeah.
She still owes
It's
me
so
a
good to
birthday
blow
cake.
your
Yo,
ass out.
she owes me a birthday cake.
I got you.
I know you do.
Birthday cake so good it'll blow your
also
ass
shout
out.
out
Trust
to,
me, I know I got the
again,
bill.
my man, Pancho,
Pancho.
sponsor. He's been
Yes,
a
sir.
great supporter. That's right. Get your t-shirts. Get all you need. Just holler at him. We're going to put up his information real soon up.
Blow your ass out.
It's okay.
It'll
The
blow your whole
podcast
ass out.
will give them a bill to give to her. We're gonna make a podcast bill, and she can cash
Yep.
in or whatever. Well, gentlemen, till next time. Wolfpack in the building.
Yes, sir.
Wolfpack.
Peace.
All right, later.
Later.
Go to bed. Nothing for you. Hmm.